fasting. Do you recommend that, or do you use it with your patients?
Yeah, I think fasting is a great tool. I think it can help a lot with improving metabolic health. Usually, my approach with patients is it's not the first thing that I do because, when you are metabolically unhealthy, and especially when you are on a high carbohydrate diet, it's hard to fast. You really have to kind of use that willpower. So instead, what I try and do with my patients is get them eating in such a way that they're going to be hungry less often, and then they're going to naturally start to fast. And this is where, eating whole real food, especially foods that are high in protein, which tend to be the most satiating over the long term, really comes into play. Because when you eat, a, a lot of food that's real food and it's high in protein, you're going to stop being hungry. And that's what most people don't realize. Most people, their whole lives, what they heard about dieting, and again, I'm not even a big fan of that term, but what most people think about when it comes to dieting is somehow restricting. You're restricting how much food you eat, or you're restricting the time that you eat, intentionally, and then you have to sort of fight through that. As opposed to if you eat the foods that are going to support your metabolic health, if you eat nutritionally dense foods, your body is just naturally going to be hungry less often. And then you can start to do things like fasting, which has an additive effect. Intermittent fasting is one of the best tools we have for improving metabolic health. It's just, might not necessarily be the first tool that you want to go to.